What's up, everyone? This is Giorgio, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. We have Double Dragon Gaiden on the channel. Big shout out to Modest Games for allowing me the opportunity to give you guys a gameplay preview of what this game has to offer. And as you can see right here, we're going right into it, not wasting no time. Here's showing you guys how to play the game, like when you first get in there, and they give you some great valuable tips on like how to get more coins and how to get more tokens. Of course, if you play the game on easy, you won't get as much coins and tokens for completing missions and stuff. So the higher the difficulty level you use, and the less like options you use as far as like customizing how much health your character has and how easy it is to use your special moves, that will determine how many coins you can get, so that you can either buy tokens or you can buy upgrades. So if you're familiar with how the old school Double Dragon games are, then you guys are really gonna love what Double Dragon Gaiden has to offer you. And there's so many unique ways to defeat enemies. Of course, if you do special KOs, you will get a higher score, which will give you more coins at the end of a match. And then of course, here's the options and how to play the game, like with the controls. Really easy to learn. So this is a good game. So it's easy to learn, but it can be difficult to master. It's a fun challenge. So we're gonna start a new game, and as you can see, there's so many cool options that you can do to customize your experience based on your level of comfortability. And of course, you know, I'm gonna play on the standard controls just because I want to play the game how they would want us to intended us to play, at least that first time around. But of course, you know, you can always, you know, make your character's health a little bit better. But I honestly think even on the normal difficulty level, this game is pretty fun. And of course, here's the story right here, which is set in 1909X AD. The world's in the state of apparel. You have the city is run by these 4 big gangs, and they're all very powerful, especially the R1. And that R1 gave me a lot of problems, and you're gonna see. Of course, they showed the new mayor. He brought Marion, who had got injured. I guess she was out on patrol. So of course, the Dragon brothers, they're now upset about this, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And the mayor says he can't do anything about it because he just came in, so he's gonna need some help. And he said he heard that Master Lee of the, I can't say it, I don't want to butcher the name, but that's the fighting style that the Double Dragon brothers have. And then they show the uncle right here, Uncle Martin, who when Master Lee got hurt, he left the boys under his control and under his supervision, as well as Marin. Marin is a childhood friend of the Double Dragon brothers, and you know, so, and she can hold her own in this game, that's for sure. And also, you guys, you may see this cool little overlay. This was given to me when I had got the review code from Modest Games. So here's the move list, and each character has 4 different type of moves, which is 4 different ways to uniquely destroy enemies and get your higher score. And they're all really good. And yes, Marin can hold her own, as you will see towards the end of this review, gameplay preview, should I say. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Billy because he's like one of my favorite Double Dragon characters. But I would like to know what you all's favorite Double Dragon characters are in the comment section below. And of course, there's like 4 different missions, but within those missions, you'll have boss battles and sub-boss battles, and there's like 2 different sectors within each mission. So the game gives you a lot of good replay value, and plus you're gonna want to play through it multiple times so that you can unlock more stuff in the token shop and everything. So we're gonna do the first one, which is the killers thing or whatever. But I am really enjoying this, and I don't want to spoil it too much, so I'm gonna be showing you bits and pieces of the first 2 missions in the game, and then you can kind of get an idea of what Double Dragon has to offer. And of course, right here, we're trying to fight off these guards and stuff who's actually have the city under control right now. So yeah, things are really bad in the city right now. So we're trying to go through and clean it up as best as we can. And so yeah, you know, the gameplay is really fun. Like I was like, wow, this is so cool. And of course, like I said, if you guys are familiar with the old school Double Dragon games from back in the day, you're gonna really love this. And of course, we're showing you a little of all the characters in the game and kind of just, you know, showing you what they're best known for as far as their abilities and stuff. And yes, and I also, they have unique ways, like you can use the tag option, which can also increase your combos, and it'll allow you to get through a lot of these more challenging levels a lot easy. And so you definitely want to get all the items you can. Make sure you get all those coins and jewels that's off on the ground. And of course, yes, make sure you heal up as best as you can. And of course, as you can see, as time goes on through the level, you know, you will get you know, more money. And yes, you want to get as many of those special KOs as possible, like I mentioned earlier, because that will give you way more money. And so you can buy upgrades like new abilities, better health, you know, you can recharge your special meter. And also you want to use your special meter to control the crowd, because that's like the most effective way sometimes, is like if you can get all the enemies to kind of come towards you at one time, you know. And of course, get those weapons. The weapons are very powerful in this game. I like that. So anytime you see a weapon, try to take advantage of it. Now there are certain characters who can't use the weapons because they have weapons of their own, which you will see in this review right here. So now we're going towards like the first boss battle of the game right here. And yeah, things are gonna get crazy here, you know. The first one is not that challenging to beat, even though you may see him having a gun. It's crazy because he's not the most challenging one, but you still need to use a little level of skill. And even like when you knock him down, he can still kind of shoot you with his gun as he's going down sometimes, unless you're using one of those weapons like a knife. And that gun does do damage, so you got to be careful, at least more careful than I was in this particular clip. And of course, you know, you got we're trying to survive, and right now it's not looking too good. I'm losing my health, and of course I tagged in right at the last minute. I really like that option of tagging in, which it can help you in some really tough spots as well. You know, I'm a decent Double Dragon player. I'm not the best. I'm not even gonna front on that, but you know, we do the best we can. We got the KO. We super kicked him in his lower region. We got the win. Mission clear. And of course, the better you do, of course, the more money you get and stuff. And the cash that you can get, of course, you can get some cool little upgrades, which I'm about to show you right here, like new abilities, Whirlwind Dragon, where you can master that and make it more powerful. You can get game tokens, which takes up 500, or you know, you can use that to get more abilities. So if you just want to complete the story, I will focus on getting the abilities first, and then you can come back later, play through the game again, and use your money to get tokens so you can unlock more stuff, you know. And so I'll leave a lot of that up to you guys on how you want to decide to do it. And of course, as you beat that, you'll have this message about the victory of you know, beating that one boss. So now everybody else is gonna know about it. and I did get quite far in the game. I did get this code yesterday, so I didn't have as much time to like fully play through the game because I had to get something out to you guys today according to the embargo and everything. So if I had more time, I would have showed you even more stuff, but I think this is enough like to where you guys can get an idea. And of course you're gonna see, like, as you get destroyed, you have to use your money. You got to also decide if you want to use your money to continue, because there are going to be points where a boss battle might be too difficult and you'll lose everything. And then you got to say, okay, what I'm going to do with my money? And if you don't have enough money to continue, that's game over. And then there's going to have a countdown, as you can see right here. And then you're going to decide, do you want to restart from the last checkpoint or cash out and delete your entire progress, just like the old days? So I didn't have neither. So I was like, well, I ain't got no tokens, so I'm going to have to cash out. But, you know, I did go back and play through it a little bit more so I could get some tokens. And of course, they show you what happened there. So you can at least keep some of your cash that you earned. But yeah, so this is a good game where you have to use your choices wisely. Now here's some Marin gameplay right here, and she's very cool because she uses a gun as her primary attack weapon, but she can also jump and attack. She also has a special action where she can dash towards an opponent and hit them from behind. And then there's her special move which clears out the crowd really easily. So I really like that. So she's really fun to play. And of course, we're showing you right now this token shop, which you can get music, art, things like that. And the art does cost more tokens and stuff, but I wanted to get unlock a new character for you all, because I thought maybe you want to see that. But of course you do have some of the character bios available to you right off the bat, the ones that are already available, like Billy Lee. It tells you a brief history about him, and Jimmy Lee, and then of course Marin, and then Uncle Martin. And it's really cool, and I like that Marin actually gets in on the action, and it's not just us trying to save her per se, even though you kind of do have to help avenge what happened to her. At least she's a playable character in the game, and there's multiple playable characters that you can unlock. You can also unlock tips as well, so that gives you more knowledge about how the game works and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And I just bought one tip just to kind of show you what the game can do. And like, it shows you how to master attack efficiency with certain characters and their moves. So that's pretty cool. And then from there, I said, you know what? Let's get one of these characters. I can only afford Arro at the time. And I know I probably said his name wrong. I hope I didn't. But Arro, or Obo, I can't, oh, whatever. But Obo is a very cool character. He's got some really powerful moves. And as you guys will see when you play as him, he hits hard, but a lot of his moves kind of reminds me of Bane, because he has like this backbreaker move, and he also has Zingi's spinning power driver or spinning power bomb move, which you will see here. So he kind of plays like Zingy from Street Fighter a little bit, but and he also plays a little bit like Max from Streets of Rage. Like, so he's got a combination of those characters' moves. And so watch this. You know, these guys try to team up on me, and he pretty much got like a Hulk smash type of move. His head even does big damage, and then as you can see, he has this move. He picks you up and throw you on the ground really hard, which can also hit multiple enemies. And then there you go, that spinning power bomb move that Zingy does. So I think that's pretty cool that this character has that. And overall, I really love Double Dragon Gaiden, and it's really fun. The game right now is $24.99. And you can get this game on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch, and PC as well. Let me know what you all think about Double Dragon Gaiden in the comment section below, and I hope you'll check it out too. And I'll have the information to where you can, buy that and all the links and stuff in the description of this video. You all have a blessed one, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.